Hey guys, it's Carnage6 back again with another collection update. Sorry I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I kind of had a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of things happened. I had a computer virus for a while there, and just got busy with work and everything. So anyway, first off we're going to talk about these figures. Now, they came out about the same time, and obviously they're all Frieza. On your left, you have two from some Dragonball Kai line of figures by Banpresto. And on the right, we have more of the HQDX figures. So let's take a look at them in more detail. Okay, so let's start off with these two figures. Now, I have no idea what line these are from, if they're continuing this line, but it's from Banpresto, so they gotta be pretty awesome figures. Let's take a look at them. Here's what they look like out of the box. I'm quite surprised. These figures look really, really awesome. They're around the same size as the HQDX figures, but the regular Frieza is actually quite big. And one thing that surprised me is that you can they actually feature articulation in the waist, which is not unusual for these figures, and the tail can be moved, but they also have head movement, which you usually don't get with these kind of figures. And the large Frieza has that too. That's pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Now here's a quick 360-degree view of them. Now onto the HQDX Frieza figures. And here's what they look like out of the box. Let's get some closer detail. Now here we have the next lineup in the Dragon Ball Creatures line. We have Semi-Perfect Cell and Android 18. This is kind of one where you have to buy both of them. And I'll tell you why. Well, I'll show you why. Alright, first let's take a look at the Semi-Perfect Cell. As you can see, it's done in the typical Dragon Ball Creatures figure style. Basically taking a character and making it completely grotesque looking. Not at all like the original anime or manga. It's definitely a different take on the figures. It makes them look scary. It makes them look gross. Again, this line's not for everyone. I love it. And I'm finally glad to see a different kind of interpretation for Dragon Ball figures. I'm going to show you some of the detail. As you can see, there's the comb that he uses to suck in the androids when he transforms. And you can get a good look at his gross face there, this tongue hanging out. That's pretty disgusting. Again, a line that's not for everyone, but I love it. And now here's the Android 18 figure. Now, this is why I have to say you must buy them both, because look, this is what you get for the Android 18 figure. Anyone buying this just for the Android 18 figure is going to be really disappointed, because there's no articulation here. Can't stand up. I mean, there is a lot of detail, as you can see. It's pretty awesome. But this figure is really just an accessory for the Cell figure. Why they didn't put these in one box, that's kind of stupid. I guess to give you an option, but I mean, it just makes you spend a whole lot of money for this one little figure, and this one little figure is not worth that. But now I'm going to show you why it is awesome buying both of them. Because when you combine the two, you get a really disgusting, awesome, cool looking figure. Again, I just wish they'd include both in one box. Let's see if I can do this on camera. To make the cool figure, you take his tail, you pull it off. This is what Android 18 comes with. And you kind of put her in there, like so. Probably doing this on camera for the first time was not a good idea. But, okay. We gotta, this is harder than I imagined. Anyway, as you can see, she goes in there. Alright. Then, you take this and attach it on there. And now you have a pretty cool looking figure. And we'll toss this thing aside. Now you can see why it's called, she's included in the Dragon Ball Creatures line, because the whole scene together just looks really gross and disgusting. Obviously, if you don't know, this is when Android 18 was absorbed by Cell, and then he became Perfect Cell. Yeah, it was pretty gross in the anime, and it's pretty bizarre as a figure, but I love it. Now, as I said before, they should include both of these together, so you didn't have to pay a whole bunch of money just for this one little figure. But other than that, when the whole thing is together, I guess I can't complain. Just wish it was a little bit easier on my pocket. Now here's a complete 360-degree view of the completed figure. You can see I've also bought some new minifigures from Giochi Preziosi. I wasn't aware they had minifigures, but obviously they do. According to the back of the box, I'm still missing 2 sets, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually. I'm going to take them out of the package, so I'll show them to you inside the package. Here we have Super Saiyan Gohan, along with Piccolo. We have the GT pack, which features Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku, along with Trunks. These are pretty decent minifigures. Definitely not ones I've seen before, so I don't think they're reusing them from anything. Pretty cool. And now here's a couple of vintage Dragon Ball Z figures I found on eBay. It's really rare to find these still in the original boxes, and actually this one is still sealed, never been opened. This one's been opened but never put together. I can kind of show you. Yeah, these are like little mini model kits you put together as figures. I think this is all that's in the series. We got Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta without a shirt for some reason, Trunks without a shirt, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks. I actually like that Trunks a lot. And as we open it up, let me pull back a bit. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, that's about what it looks like. So you have to put them together. I'm guessing this is the Vegeta. No, this is the Super Saiyan Goku figure. Why his skin is all yellow, I don't know. I guess you're supposed to paint them or something. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's a... Oh my god. There's a disgusting piece of candy. I guess these things came with candy originally. But since this was made in 1992, I'm not going to be eating this. I know you guys would probably like to see a video of me trying to eat that, but it's not going to happen because I don't want to die. And there's something else in here. Oh, instructions on how to put it together. That's pretty... nothing on the back. It's pretty cool. So, anyway, haven't decided whether I'm going to open this one, the sealed one, but I'm definitely going to put together this one. Another thing I got from the Italian company Giochi Preziosi. It's a Dragon Ball Z Fusion domino game. Again, have no idea how to play this. I'm assuming it works like normal dominoes. Yeah. Can't read anything there. Maybe that's the rules. I don't know. Let's open it up. See what we get. Oh, we get a board. Game board. With a cool picture on the back. It's supposed to be dominoes. I guess you're supposed to make the dominoes. I have no idea. That's all that's in here is like these fold out things with pictures on them that I guess you're supposed to fold into dominoes or something. I don't know. It's weird. I love weird Dragon Ball stuff. I love foreign Dragon Ball stuff. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z domino game. Another bit of weirdness, but I love it. Now for a look at some of the vintage Dragon Ball stuff I got. Now, I believe I've already shown one of these in my video before. I think it was the Bulma one. But I've recently acquired the Goku and Roshi model kits from this set. This was made in 1986 by Bandai. These are just amazing looking model kits. I really wish I could put them together. I want to put them together, but because they're vintage, I just can't do it. I mean, if I can find some doubles down the road, maybe I will put them together and show you what they look like all assembled. But for right now, they're going to have to stay in their box. Sorry. Here's a couple close-up of the boxes. Here's the Bulma figure. The Goku figure. And the Roshi figure. I was also lucky enough to recently acquire one of the ramen noodle figure sets. Old Fan has shown this set in her videos, so I suggest going there and finding the video because mine is new and sealed. Yeah, again, it's a vintage thing, new and sealed. I'm not opening this sucker, not right now. Again, if I find some doubles or one that's already open, then I'll show you guys, but right now it's staying sealed. And finally, for the vintage figures I've acquired over the last couple of months, we have this weird Bandai set. It's basically a set with a whole bunch of those Gashapon, Keshi figures, the ones that are unpainted. And where was it made? Again, 1986. I'll show you the side. Other side. I have not opened this yet, so I do not know if this set is included with it and all these figures. I'm assuming these are all the figures that are included in the set. Again, I have not opened it. If you guys want me to open it, let me know. Pretty awesome. And finally, here's an item I've shown before in one of my update videos, but with a little twist. As you can see, this is the Banpresto Ichiban Kuji Goku and Uzaru Vegeta figure. The big, huge prize figure that I showed in one of my other videos. As you can tell, this one is the more limited edition gold version. I don't know exactly how limited this thing is, but yeah, it's a lot more limited than the regular release. So if anyone knows, please send me a message, send me a comment. I just got this from a Hong Kong seller, and I'm like, it's the only one I've ever seen on eBay, so I gotta snatch it up. So that's all for my collection update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a couple things that I got that I didn't have time to show in the update because it's been so long since I've done an update. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do it quicker. Hopefully my computer's going to cooperate. Yeah, so if you guys have any comments, suggestions, questions, let me know. Post a message, post a comment. Show me your collection in a video response. I'd love to see them. So that's all, and I'll see ya.